One of my favorite comic book superheroes got a rework. Raven. Is it worth the damn? I don't know. Let's check it out.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravity here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm gonna go over Raven's kit. She is, like I said before in the intro, she is one of my favorite characters in the DC universe, and let's be real, Teen Titans Go, absolutely one of my favorites. Like that, I think, no, it was the first Teen Titans animated show that came out like in the early 2000s that attracted to them, Teen Titans in general at first. That's where I fell in love with Raven, and then let's just continue on down the path of Teen Titans Go, where I absolutely love Raven. Actually, and as I'm doing this, and I'll go ahead and make this announcement now real quick, give me comic book recommendations for Raven. Now, I've also asked for those other comic book recommendations. What I'm doing is I'm gathering all those up, and I'm going to make a video like just reading and reviewing different comics, just giving my views on them. Still doing the nerding out also for the movie review. I just have not been able to see any movies because I've been moving, but that's basically almost settled down. I still haven't seen the Doctor Strange movie yet. I heard it's not good. My son was not happy with the Doctor Strange movie, but I digress. Anyway, getting back to it, I'm hoping that Raven is useful now. Can't say that I'm so sure. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, skins first, I got the white skin. I actually love the white skin. But I think my favorite is still going to be her legendary purple demon skin. Yeah. But I do like all of the skins in general, but they're very basic. It just sticks straight to what Raven is. So, absolutely love that. Now, Shadow Blast. Heavy special damage and apply 5 affinity power downs to an enemy. If Raven is debuffed, plus 25% damage. If not buffed or debuffed, 50% chance for Raven to gain 1 awareness. This is a weird ability on the A1 because, I mean, given how you usually play the game, either you're gonna have a buff or a debuff on your tunes. I think it's gonna be hard to get to the A1 and that she doesn't have either. So, I mean, it's possible. It's absolutely possible. But and then it's still a 50% chance you get the awareness. So it's not even like it's something I should really pursue. And now that I think about it, when I took that legendary point, it was more focused on the damage than it was on that 50% chance to get awareness. Now, Empathetic Healing. This is one, and I kind of misspoke about this in my focus video that I was talking about before, where it was, I kind of left it off halfway. That ability apparently, I don't remember correctly, I remember hearing it on the podcast because, on the Burger Shack podcast, because once I saw that she wasn't useful, I just kind of pulled away from her, but her A2 was originally a solo heal, and it was a very, very heavy heal. The reason why you couldn't really use her still, though, was that she was so slow that it took forever to get around to that heal if you needed it. Now it is an overheal on all allies. Oh, whoa, move over. Raven takes 5% true damage. Purge 6 debuffs from primary target. I wish that was 6 debuffs from all allies. Overall increase plus 15% per debuff purged. Raven acquires 4 random debuffs purged from target. Now, let's be real. I have done that, and it doesn't appear that that heal is very big at all. I can't wait to look at the videos because like you guys know, watching the videos actually helps me focus more on what's happening in the game than actually playing on the game. But yeah, so I'm going to be paying heavy attention to that. Daughter of Trigon. The legendary ability on that, just be sure, can't miss, purge 10 buffs on primary target, if primary target has evasion. This is the thing, I'm not really leaning towards that because most of the characters that have evasion ups actually are physical, and so bringing Raven into that fight, I mean, you might be able to get past a Harley Quinn or a Cassandra Cain, but I'm not taking that ability because in those scenarios, 9 times out of 10, I'm not taking her there, but I am in game, so I have options like Starfire and Terra and Green Lantern Hal Jordan and Deadshot Hired Gun, blah, you know, Owlman, blah, 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 to deal with evasion up tunes. So if you're starting out early, I can understand where you would take that ability because not only can it not miss, but if it purges 10 buffs from the primary target, then it's also taking care of those tunes that stack up an insane amount of evasion ups like your Doves and your Cassandra Cains. So I understand that thought process if you need to go that route with Raven. However, bringing a Mystic into a physical fight, Not a big fan. Heavy damage and apply 4 intelligence downs to all allies, all enemies. That would be bad. That seemed, at first I was impressed by it, but that was also because when I caught my eye, it caught me out of the corner of my eye when I was doing something else on the heroic campaign final note of chapter 8. She wiped out a whole like set of tunes with that AoE, and I was really impressed. And I was like, but why am I impressed? She's 70-11. However, I have worked on the Batwoman video. It's stunning, but there was an assumption that I made that apparently is not true for Batwoman. In any case, that heavy damage, special damage now does not seem as heavy now that I've put her into PvP. Demon's acumen, and I actually went through when we got those 30,000 gems, I think I said that in focus as well, and tried to bring out all of her abilities because I really want her to be good. Passive ability, 75% chance to deal special damage to enemies that damage Raven. Cool. Start combat with death immunity. If an ally is attacked, 25% chance to gain death immunity at the end of her turn. So she starts combat with death immunity. If an ally is attacked, she has a 25% chance to gain death immunity at the end of her turn. I'm confused with how that ability is supposed to work. And I'm trying not to have a brain fart. So you start combat with death immunity, cool. If an ally is attacked, all right, cool. 25% chance to gain death immunity at the end of Raven's turn. So if Wonder Girl attacks my Superman, then she might get death immunity at the end of Raven's turn when she actually gets the turn. So she could still die in the meantime. That cannot be right. I must be reading that wrong. Weaver of Darkness. Passive ability, 75% chance to call empathetic healing at the end of her turn. Cool. All enemies gain minus 25, or gain minus, I hate that. Gain minus 45% critical chance. Now here's the thing. There was, and maybe this was actually, start combat with that. Legendary point here, purge to 6 buffs, and then this is Raven's debuff. Okay, because I feel as though she attacks out of turn sometimes, but maybe I'm looking at that incorrectly. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the videos. Be right back. So, as I mentioned before, this is the heroic campaign final note chapter 8. And as you see, and I just caught out of the side of my eye and I was like, oh wow, where did everybody go? And she wiped him out with her Aoe attack, which I love the way that Aoe attack looks. The animation on it is awesome. So here's the thing. And now, if she gains death immunity at the end, okay, she got hit there. Like, does that mean, like, I'm still confused about that death immunity coming up. She gained an awareness because she didn't have a buff or a debuff, which fair enough, okay. I didn't expect that to be a situation where it would actually happen, but now she had 25% extra damage there because of the, oh, no. That wasn't that it at all. That wasn't the A1, that was the A2. No, that was the A1. So she had extra 25% damage there because of the, oh, are you looping on me? She had a 25% there because of the debuff that she already had sitting on her. Now this is the next battle. Oh, Raven, how appropriate. All right, so here we have, go ahead and pause that. Here we have Hippolyta. There I'm putting Hippolyta in to try to give some int ups to see if Raven can do some decent damage. I put Adam there because I have a team over there that's gonna buff relatively heavily. So I wanna go ahead and get some empowered strength ups on him and hopefully try to take out Spectre with him. Nightwing is there as the lead to protect, give the awareness, draw the digits to himself by giving everybody else invisibility. And. Now I was also thinking along the lines of if Supergirl goes off and starts giving us debuffs, then hopefully Raven will be more of a beast based on that. So let's go ahead and hop back into it. So Superman goes off and I think the first thing he does is like stun Raven. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. He does she just healed out of turn. And I'm trying to remember that ability without having to go back. This is me trying to reuse Adam because it's been a minute since I used him. Trying to get the right thing going. So she had to heal at the end of the ally's turn? I thought it was supposed to be a heal at the end of her turn after she goes. No? Or did I miss something? Because she didn't go at that point. Well, let's see. Then the intelligence ups. We'll go ahead and give those over. And then let's check and see the damage that Raven can do, hopefully. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. I think I already used the, I won't be able to do it on this one. I will not be able to. Oh, and now I'm remembering. This battle went stupid long. I remember now. Now you saw that on her A3. It's supposed to be heavy special damage. With it ups, she couldn't take out Supergirl. So not quite heavy damage. I feel as though if it's heavy damage, Supergirl is not squishy, but she's definitely not tanky. A Mystic with a heavy damage attack should be able to take her out, in my opinion. Yeah. So now we go into the heal. Like you see, that didn't seem like a whole lot. It did not seem like a whole lot. And it said overheal, it wasn't true heal. And now she also is supposed to benefit from having all of these debuffs on her A1. I think her A1 is coming up now if I chose to use. Oh, nope. I removed the debuffs with Adam. And here's the other thing too. So, I know her awareness is going, now she will have a debuff. So if she has the awareness from the previous battle, then that she still won't do her thing on the A1. So here's what I'm left with. Just saw her heal on all allies. Did not seem like that much. Her heavy special damage against a positive affinity matchup for her against a tune who's not squishy, but damn sure not tanky. She did not take her out. So now I'm left wondering why you would bring Raven into a battle if you have other options. She's not supporting her healing really. She can purge debuffs off of one ally. From an in-game PvP perspective, I'm struggling to find a reason to use her. This battle seems like it's gonna go on. Well, I already know it goes on for a while, so what I think I'm gonna do is skip it. We do win eventually, but, or maybe I'm just showing my disappointment right now. I'm so disappointed in the fact that her rework just doesn't seem to be that effective, I guess for lack of a better word. Yep, stun Supergirl, so we don't have to get those debuffs again. Awesome. And then intelligence ups. And now let's see if Raven can get some good damage in. She'll have a turn, hopefully, before Supergirl gets a turn. I think I've made Adam hit Superman, so that way she would actually get a turn. So let's see. Am I wrong? Oh, nope, you hit Supergirl. So now, oh, no, okay. Okay, so on the A1, she laid down a 34K hit with all that end up. So that was pretty heavy damage. She was able to take out, she was able to one-shot Supergirl. Does her A1 hit harder than her A3? Well, to be fair, let me be fair on this one. Now, I would still like to see an Aoe attack from a Mystic take out a pretty average in terms of health energy tune, but I'm trying to remember if even Spectre does, if Spectre went up against that Supergirl, would he be able to take her out in one shot? Because it is an AoE attack, and of course, just AoE attacks are going to be weaker. I'm going to go ahead and skip this because we already know what this business is. So let's go ahead and get to the next one. All right, so this one, Wonder Girl is there because I know they're gonna buff heavy. So this is a strip off those buffs. We have Raven there as support. She's supposed to help with the heals and help purging debuffs. Aquaman is there for Black Flash, clearly, and then Connor is there for Spectre. I'm getting increasingly disappointed as I say like the role that she's filling, because the first thing I think about is that there's just other tunes that could do that better. So why bring Raven? Because she's not doing well at this. She's really not. All right, so boom. Now, and that was the thing I was talking about. When she got hit, she retaliated. And I don't remember reading that in her kit. And it happens pretty consistently, unless I am completely missing it. I think it said when she get hit, chance to do damage on the attacker, but I guess that means that is what that animation is for. She, let's go back real quick. So yeah, I wanted to, good look. Oh, so they were already in the yellow when she did that. All right. Okay, they were in the yellow/red when she did that, so she didn't take out like a full health on the AoE attack. All right, gotcha, had to double check that. All right, so since this is almost up, what we're going to do now is go to the stats. Be right back. So here I am, DC Legends Toolkit, best website online, especially if you're trying to look for DC Legends information. Absolutely love the site. And apparently there have been some additions. I have more stats here to look at. We have speed, HP, strength, and intelligence. Agility is in there now, stamina, crit chance, and crit value. So speed, 175th. Again, there are 182 characters in the game. She's bottom of the barrel in speed, which, if you think about it, if you're bringing her as a healer, you want your healers to be fast. You want that healing to come around as often as possible, if it's going to be a long battle. HP, she's 69. That's funny. 31 at 31K in terms of HP. I need to do an HP ranking for myself just so I can have a better perspective on this. However, that means she's also middle of the road in terms of HP. Strength, not too worried about at 181. I don't need her. She's not doing physical damage, so I don't even know why she's not 182. And then intelligence. She's second in intelligence. So why are her heals and her damage so low on the A3? I mean, I guess the A1 is why the damage, that's where that damage shines, but she's second in intelligence? Yo, do I need to work on her more? Like, do I need to play around with her more? Agility, 81st. Average, just straight up average. Stamina, 60th. Like, it's a whole lot of middle of the road stuff. So she's like, in terms of like squishiness, she's just right in the middle. Crit chance value 52nd and or chance and value 52nd and 55th respectively. So I guess top third. Woot. Wow, like, couldn't y'all give her a stat boost? I mean, y'all just gave a stat boost to like Peacekeeper or Peacemaker. Sorry, I'm not gonna go back to saying that. Peacemaker, Joker, Power Girl, and Swamp Thing. Like, give her a little bit of a stat boost instead of the rework. I mean, damn, like those are low. Like, it's just like not terrible, but it's just like low enough to make it to where I can't really use her. Oh, so sad. All right, so let's get back to the final video. I am so disappointed right now. So we're back here with the end of this battle, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just skip on to the next one. All right, so in this one, I gotta stop. All right, so in this battle here, we have Grundy. Grundy I'm using as a taunter. Desaad is on the other side. Love Desaad. Beast. He is going to be the new obnoxious character in PvP within 3 months. Absolutely love playing with him, absolutely love using him. You have Aquaman there. Actually, I'm using Aquaman there as the damage dealer. I'm using Raven as support for heals and whatnot. And then we have Mongol there to kind of deal with Spectre. I put Mongol in my top 10 heroes. I might have been a little bit over eager, but I still love Mongol. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, so Grundy retaliates because right then, what you guys didn't see, because it was a touch late when I started recording, was that Black Flash had already gone off. So then it is lay down a hit on Spectre to get rid of that awareness and give us awareness. Should I put, yeah, it's fun to boost the turn. Now let's see what the Aoe attack does here. Heavy damage, special damage to all enemies, and 4 int downs. So, I mean, that would weaken Spectre. See, that's, I mean, that was 25% of Spectre's health. About the same for Black Flash. That's nothing to write home about. Now, I would say you're not bringing her for damage. However, as you've seen in the previous video, she also doesn't have a lot of heals. Like, so we're healing here. Well, no, did I decide to? No, because he has awareness. So I was going to remove the awareness. Have Aquaman give us more of a boost. It's so disappointing. I feel like her A1 is where the damage happens, right? Well, 8,000. Neutral Fendi matchup, though. Like, I am not too terribly impressed with Raven's rework. I think I've done everything for, well, I have done everything for her, ringed her out and everything, but I think she's going to end up back on my bench. That does not make me happy. I absolutely love Raven. The heals, 1,000. Oh, there was a crit there, so that was 9. Like, ugh. As a matter of fact, let me go back real quick because I want to see what the heals look like. So 3, 1, and then, oh, and then there was another crit shot, so 1 and 10, so. Yeah, there's no reason for me to bring Raven. If you need her for support or for heals, I get you, I feel you. But for me, there is no reason for me to bring Raven. Like, she doesn't do enough damage, she doesn't heal enough, and she doesn't contribute anything else. Like, she removes debuffs, but there are other tunes that do that better. I mean, Wonder Woman POT does that better, and she needs a stat boost desperately. Or running with Terra so that you don't get debuffed at all. Because now part of her kit is wanting her to be debuffed so you can get some extra damage. But at the same time, if you run Terra, she's not going to get debuffed. But if she has buffs, I mean, she still does that 50% chance of getting awareness on the A1, but 50% chance. And I'm not impressed. I'm actually disappointed. I'm very, very disappointed in Raven. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a video here. I drop these videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. The Batwoman video is going to be coming out next week alongside, if you haven't checked it out already, Wednesday, which actually technically is today for me, Friday for you. I dropped my top 10 heroes. I was so highly objective in that I'm not, it was bad. Also, if you want to vote for the viewers' top 10 heroes, the first part of that voting is already underway. I put it up on the community tab. There should be a link in this video below. All you would have to do is just click on the link. We're gonna pick out the first 20, and then from that 20, we're gonna vote on 10. So this is the pool selection period where you just go to the link and pick out your 20 favorite, like of the ones that you think should be in the top 10, pick those 20 from that list, all right? So thanks again for you guys watching all the way through, and I'll see you next time.